while talking about how she protects guests and has kept her friendships out of the camera's view. Lorraine Kelly, 62, shared the line she refuses to cross when talking about her own private life. Although her titular talk show has only been running for 12 years, Lorraine has been a presenter for far longer, and an experience in her early career showed her just how important privacy is. Lorraine started her presenting career in the mid-80s as a Scotland correspondent for TVAM. She then moved to Good Morning Britain before presenting a range of shows for GMTV. It was here she began personally covering disasters like the Lockerbie Pan Am Flight 103 bombing and the Dunblane massacre. The ITV presenter recalled the latter and how she made a friend for life with one of the parents, not by being a reporter or famous presenter, but just being a friend. Lorraine revealed that the parent, Pam, who had lost a child in the tragedy, called her just to have a conversation in the aftermath with a trusted person outside the family. Although she was a presenter at the time, Lorraine avoided putting Pam on television and supported her privately throughout the ordeal, and the pair are still friends to this day. This experience made Lorraine realize just how sensitive her personal life was and how she could shield it from the public eye. She said on the How to Fail with Elizabeth Day podcast, "I think there's a sense of we overshare too much. People know me and they see me going through things like having a baby, having a miscarriage, having an accident, and all of these things. But there's a certain part of me that I keep to myself because I think it's very important." The journalist noted she's happy to briefly talk about her daughter and husband in a general sense, but keeps the more personal details to herself. She said, "There's a line. It's not that I'm being difficult, but you've just got to hold on to a part of yourself that's yours. Don't miss, I don't talk about really personal details about my relationship with my husband. I'll say he's brilliant, he's lovely, he's fantastic, he cooks and he's gorgeous, but I won't go into a lot of detail because that's very private. It's that self-edit button you've got to have sometimes. I do live tally, so sometimes I do say things and think, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but I have a self-edit that I know things you can't say or don't express because it's not appropriate or it's too private." Lorraine also indicated that the reason she was so open about her miscarriage over 20 years ago was because it had been in the newspapers. She added, "Unfortunately, when I was in the hospital it ended up in the papers because that's what happens to you. You've got to accept it. So I had to address it, and that's fine, and people were lovely, but it doesn't always work out like that." Lorraine continues on ITV on weekdays at 9 a.m.